We're in the Hyatt House Walk parking lot, and right behind it is this bridge that goes to the Emeryville station right there, so pretty convenient. So the commuter rail, Caltrans, is in the station, and no panic here, it's not our train, but our train's almost on time, just a few minutes late, so we'll catch it around 8:30. So the train that was arriving as we got to the station was regional rail, not commuter rail as I thought.
Track 2, Captain Porter train, track 25, heading to Oakland Jackson.
This is the California Zephyr. It starts here. The Zephyr is the train that we took east last year. We picked it up in Sacramento, which is, I think, its next stop. So on this train, they have an option where you can bid on an upgrade, and because it's a daytime run, we weren't interested in a sleeper, but for a pretty low price, we were able to get an upgrade, and so we'll get the meals for the day and be in a roomette. So seemed like a good plan. So we're on our way to our sleeper car.
You might be wondering, if you've been following our travels and we've been using the USA Rail Pass, how is it that we're in a roomette? Well, there are more segments in our rail pass would let us do. One of the cheaper routes was from Emeryville back to LA, so we paid for that one. Having paid for it, Amtrak does let you bid at times for an upgrade to a roomette or a sleeper. We decided let's go ahead and put in a low bid, primarily because the sleepers come with meals. So you put in a low bid instead of paying for individual meals on the train. In fact, the amount we put in was less than the cost of about the cost of a dinner, let alone getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner on this particular route. Very cost effective, more comfortable accommodations, and a big savings. We're going to eat good on this trip.
So we're back in a roomette. We have our bags in the upper bunk, which we have down a notch, and have 2 comfortable seats. And we boarded, had breakfast right away while the attendant got our room ready. And now we're about an hour into our journey, pulling into San Jose.
These pictures as they travel along in the Coast Starlight show a lot of the agriculture taking place in California. and hills in the background that helped the rain to fall on this side of the mountains. There are miles and miles of California crops that are just coming up for the spring or in the process of being planted.
We're coming into Salinas. We're obviously in a large farming area of California, just past some fields of lettuce. We've made our reservations for lunch and dinner, and the attendant was kind enough to say that if we chose a slightly earlier dinner, we'd get the oceanside view during dinner, so we did that.
We pulled off to a siding waiting for another Coast Starlight to pass us as it heads north, but we've got one gorgeous view out our windows while we wait.
So we're back in LA. The Coast Starlight arrived early, which is great. And we're going to figure out how we get to our hotel. Best Western Dragon Gate Inn in Chinatown, LA. It has this dramatic entrance with it has double lions as you enter, and obviously traditional Chinese decor. It's impressive and different, and we're very happy with our choice. So we are incredibly pleased with our hotel choice. This is the Best Western Dragon Gate Inn in Chinatown in LA. They, in addition to being a beautiful room, they gave us a little bag of goodies for being Best Western Rewards members. But the room is lovely. The trip from the Amtrak was just a short hop with an inexpensive cab ride, and this was one of the cheapest hotels in the area. So we are more than pleased. It's a beautiful accommodation, and we couldn't be happier with our last minute choice. We spent a very nice night at our last minute pick of a hotel, which was very nice. And we walked the short distance to Union Station. It's still pretty early. Our train leaves at 10, but it was checkout time, and we figure we can stow our luggage here and then figure it out from there.